First, let's make the cheese sauce. So I didn't know about making cheese out of oats. I'd always used cashews, but I was pleasantly surprised by this cheese sauce. I mean, it was just delicious, and it's all whole food ingredients except for perhaps that cornstarch, but with all the other ingredients just being wholesome and good, let's go ahead with it. If you don't have any bell peppers in the jar, you can always roast your own fresh bell peppers. Also, the recipe called for liquid smoke. I actually forgot to add it in this recipe, but this cheese sauce was just great. If you don't have a Vitamix blender or another high-speed blender that will heat up the contents as it blends, you could blend it in your blender, put it on the stove top, and heat it up to make it thicken. Now let's assemble this thing, but first let's caramelize some onions and bell peppers. Now let's assemble a casserole. Today I decided to use some tortilla chips because we had them in the pantry and they needed to be used, but I would recommend layering this casserole using tortillas, fresh tortillas. Maybe you make your own, maybe you've made some of the chickpea tortillas that I make, but the best part of this all is the cheese sauce. You're just gonna have to try it. So we like Tex-Mex in the house, or is it just me and they just eat it? Now I know for sure I have another daughter that really loves Tex-Mex, and my husband will eat just about anything, but this is my favorite go-to meal when I'm cooking, whether I'm cooking a bowl or tacos, you know, anything. I just love the blend of beans and cheese and corn. You could also add some corn to this if you'd like. And I added whole grain brown rice. More of that cheese sauce. And voila! I bake it in the oven at 350 and I covered with a sheet of parchment paper. And this was very, very yummy.